Hello, this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. For today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to crochet a beautiful shawl that I just figured out. I don't have a sample. Well, I do actually. Let me show it to you, but it doesn't show on this yarn. So I'm going to go with this and hopefully the stitch will show. I tried it on this silk viscose yarn. See? I know it's really hard to see crochet stitches on this yarn. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to knit up a lacy stitch. Just knit it up because no matter what other stitches I try, it's not showing. See? You can see a little bit just to get the idea. So I tried to create a honeycomb stitch here. And then the edges are same as I usually do on my shawls. But this time I did it on the middle, so the increases will be here as well. So yeah, I hope you can get the idea a little bit. And it expands. So it starts from the back shoulder. And then that's how it works. Okay, so I'm gonna use that orange. I believe it's acrylic. I bought it that it was cotton, but you never know what you receive, right? That's another thing. But I think this is yeah, nice. It's like a baby soft. So just to show you the stitch, and I got a knot here. Let me just find the end. So what you need to do is, I am going to be using 2.2. I think this is going to be small because this yarn is double-stranded. So I might go with a 3 just to be on the safe side. So what you need to do is you need to make a magic loop, magic ring, whichever you like to call it, and then chain 3. Okay? We're going to be doing double crochets, but we're going to making them half like this and not pulling the the remaining. Just pull the 2 and then go and make another one like this and then pull all together, so we create this V look, and then chain 2, and then we do it 3 times. So I did count that 3 chain. So pull 2 and then leave the remaining, make another one. So I'm calling these like a half double crochet, and then I'm coming back to pull all of them together just like this. Okay, now I'm going to chain 4. Okay, so this is going to be the edge of the shawl, this part right here, and then here is, this one is going to be in the middle. So I'm going to make another set of 2. So 1, 2, 3, and then pull them all together. I might even go with a bigger crochet hook because yeah, because the yarn is double-stranded. That's how I received it. So yeah, chain 2. There's chain 2, but here I did 3. The 4 chain, that's where we're going to be making the honeycombs. Okay, so I make it 1, 2, and then 3, and then I pull all them together. Okay, chain 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're going to make another set. One, 2, 3, pull it once, chain 2. I do move my hand a lot when I'm crocheting. I try not to, especially when I'm doing a tutorial. I do apologize. I do go up from the screen and then you guys, but I am explaining, so I hope you're not having difficulty. I do apologize, but it happens. No matter how careful I do, it happens. And then I pull all them together. This is a little bit loose. Yeah, and then I pull this so there's no hole. And what I do is I chain one, okay, and I can weave this end later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a slip stitch here, and then I'm going to slip it right there where the 2 chain is. So I'm not going to do, I usually do 4 chain to do my turnaround, but not this for this tutorial. I'm doing it differently. So I'm going to chain 3 to go up, and then I'm going to repeat this. 3 half double crochets, don't pull them all at once. And then when you have the third, you pull the 4 loops. I chain 2. I have a tangle, let me fix this. Okay, so I am going to repeat this. Always the beginning, the edges are going to be like this, so no matter what, because that is the edge of the shawl. Okay, and I pull it once. Okay, so here I'm going to chain 2, and then right in that 4 chain I'm going to make total of 7 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, chain 2, and then in the middle I'm going to repeat it again. So in the middle, and the edges are always going to be same. We're not going to pull the double crochets. We're going to hold it and go to the next one, and then when we have 3 we're going to pull, and then 2 chains. So I'm not going to repeat this over and over, it's just a repeat. Every row we're going to be repeating this like this. Okay, chain 2, and then again it's going to be the symmetric, so make 7 double crochets right in that 4 chain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 chain, and then again make the same as we've been making every row. Then pull it once, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, and then pull it once, chain 1, and then make a slip stitch and then repeat it. So this is how it looks like so far. Chain 3 to go up, and then make half double crochets. Well, it is a double crochet, but I'm saying it's half because yeah, I'm counting the chain, and I pull and then chain 2 and then make it 3 times again. 2, 3, and then pull, chain 2. Okay, now we're going to make the honeycomb right here. To do that, what we're going to do is we're going to make a back post here, back post double crochet, just like this, chain 4, oopsie, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then make another back post on that same back post. So you'll have like a V like this. Okay, from here I'm not going to chain or anything, so I'm on the 4th of the beginning, so on the 3rd from here. So 1, 2, 3. It's better to count it backwards because of the back post I do 1, 2, 3, 4. It's hard to count, so I'm going to make a double crochet right here. Okay, but I haven't chained or anything. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a puff stitch. Okay, because this being a double strand, usually it's supposed to be 10 times, 3, 4, but I want to see with the double strand, I don't think I would need 10. I think 6 would be enough for me because it is pretty thick yarn. Okay, and so I made a puff stitch. Okay, and then I come back here, I don't chain or anything. I come back to the end of the last 7th double crochet, and I make a front post. I automatically chain 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I make another front post, a back post, I'm sorry. I chain 2, and then I come here and I do my V here, my 3 half double crochets, just like this. Pull it once, 2 chain, and this is how it will look like. See, isn't this nice? It's reversible. I like it. I picked this yarn because some yarn does not show the stitch. So I picked this yarn, and I think it does work. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead to carry on, and then I continue making my 3. And then I pull it once, I chain 2. So I repeat what I just did here. I repeat the same thing. Okay, I make a back post. I did chain 2. I make a back post, double crochet. I chain 4. And then again I make another back post, double crochet. And I don't chain or anything, and I jump to the 4th double crochet. So right here I make a double crochet, and then I make a puff stitch. So it depends on your yarn. 4, 5, 6. Like you can go up to a 10. Try to make it as fat and chubby puff stitch as you can. And then you pull it at once, and then I carry on and I go to my last double crochet, and I make a double back post double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I make another so I make a V on the back post just like this, 2 chain, and then I come to the and I repeat what I usually do. So this is how it looks like. Okay, I will finish this, and I will meet you at the this other row, and I will make these edges. I hope you can see the stitch. Okay, so I am at the new row. I did my edge here, and I did 2 chain. So I'm going to come here and make a front post right here, front post double crochet. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to count this. I'm going to make 5 double crochets in that chain, and then make another double crochet here. So we should have total of 7 double crochets. So I am creating a nest to make these puff stitches, just like what I did here. So 1, I count the first one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, and then the 7th is the front post. Okay, and I don't chain or anything, and I do the same on this V that we created, and make a front post, 1, and then I continue making my double crochets, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then make a front post on the 7th. And this is how we make our increases. Okay, chain 2, and then again in here in the 2 chain I make my 3 half double crochets. I call these half double crochets. I pull a half, and then I pull the remaining all at once, just like this. Yeah, this yarn is shiny, and it's shining. Yeah, this is how it looks like from the back. I'm just wondering if I should pick up another yarn. Well, I hope you guys are seeing the stitch. It's just gorgeous, but because it's too shiny. Yeah, well, I am doing the tutorial. If you like it, you can make a shawl out of this. Even make 2 pieces and then sew the shoulder part. And then what you can do is you can make a poncho. Yeah, a V poncho. Okay. And then pull it once. Okay, chain 2. So I repeat the same thing what I did here. Make a front post, double crochet, and then I continue making 5 double crochets in that chain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the 7th would be the front post on the V's leg, and then I jump to the next one. I don't chain or anything. See, just like this. And this puff stitch just stands out there. Can you see? Even on the back. Looks nice. Kinds of stores it. That's what it does, the stitch. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th is a front post. And I do the same thing on the edge, so I'm not going to go over it. So when I come back, we're going to do 2 puff stitches, same as we did at the first below where we did the puff stitch. So we're going to make a puff stitch here and a puff stitch there, and that's how we're going to be increasing. Okay, so I will turn around and I will be right back. This is how it looks like. I felt uncomfortable, so what I did is I grabbed another yarn and I started on this just to show you. And I think the stitches are looking way better. What do you guys think? So I will continue with this yarn where I left it. So what we're doing is basically we're repeating 2 rows. So we're creating a foundation to make the puff stitch. And then the next row we are crocheting the puff stitch. So now we're going to be making 2 right here and right here. And then it's going to be expanding. Okay, so I did my edge. I'm not going to go over it every time because that's time consuming. So what I'm going to do is, when we look at the back, you will see the post, right? So I'm just going to continue doing it the same way. Back post, double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. Again on that same, make another back post. So I am creating a foundation for the next nest that we're going to be making the 7 double crochets. Okay, so from here, without chaining, I am going to skip 4, and on the 4th I'm going to make a double crochet right here in the middle. And then I'm going to make a puff stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm doing it 8 because this yarn is thinner than the other one that I have crocheted with. Pull it and then secure it, and then come here and then make a back post without chaining or anything again. Okay, now we're going to chain 4. Remember we did the V here, but this time we're going to, because we are expanding, we are going to be jumping right here. Okay, like this, just like this. And then again we're going to be jumping to the 4th and then making the puff stitch double. Oh, I forgot to do the chain. Yeah, don't forget the 2 chain. Oh no, we don't do the chain. yeah, no chain or anything, and then we make a double crochet, and then we pull it a little bit, and then we make a puff stitch. I did 8 on this. It depends on what yarn you have. Like the thick one that I did, it was thinner. It was thicker, so I did 6 on that one. Okay, and I pull, and then I secure it, and I come and make a double crochet back post without chaining, and then I chain 4, and then again I do a back post. We only do these on the same on the edges. Now because we are expanding in the middle, we don't do it, we just do it like this. Okay, and then come back and make it double crochet. Okay, so we're going to chain 2, and then we're going to do the middle as usual, same old thing. So I'm going to do the symmetric, the same thing what I just repeated. 2 chain. Hope you can see the stitches way better on this one. See how it looks nice. Okay, so I am going to repeat what we did over and over. 2 chain, back post, double crochet, 4 chain, back post, double crochet, and on the 4th we make a double crochet, so that would be in the middle, and then we make a puff stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, and 8, and then I pull it once and I secure it, and then I make a back post at the last double crochet right here. Because it's in the middle, I'm going to jump to the next one, and my yarn, I need more yarn. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then jump to the next, just like this. On the 4th, make a double crochet, oops, and then make a puff stitch. Try to pull a little bit loose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then pull and pull, and then make a V here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another back post double crochet, 2 chain, and then come to the edge, and then repeat what we have been doing all over again. So this is all to it. Like I said, it's a 2-row repeat, and this is how it looks like. See? Okay, so I will come back and I will show you. As you can see, it's just a repeat, one after another. I will come and show you how to make the next row. Okay, so I just turned, and we're going to be crocheting the next row, which is the previous row as we did. See? We're just going to fill in these V's. To do that, chain 2, and then come here. The first is a front post, always, because on the next row, we do it as a back post, right? You can remember by that. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, keep on getting into that puff stitch. Jeez. And then the last is going to be the front post double crochet. So we have total of 7. Now we are preparing ourselves for the next row to make the puff stitches. Okay, so from here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come here and then make a front post just like this, and then make 7 double crochets right in, well, total 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then, sorry, the 6, and then the 7 is going to be a front post. And then we jump to the next one, front post, and then make 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the last one is a 7. So I will let you continue crocheting. It's the same thing what we did, and this is how it looks like. So this is the front and this is the back. So the two ways are kind of symmetric. Here you can see mostly back post, here is front post. Okay, so I will let you finish this row and I'll come back to show you the next row. And this is how it looks like so far. It's like jewels, pearls, hidden pearls. Yeah, and this is the wrong side. Okay, so on this row we're going to be making 3 pearls, 1, 2, 3, and then the next row, it's going to be 4, 5, and then the more you crochet, the length that you want. And even you can make a cardigan with this. Think about it. You can make this on one of the body sleeves. Yeah, gonna think about it. Definitely. It just these ideas just comes to my mind while I'm doing a tutorial or working on a stitch. Okay, so I'm just going to briefly show you one more time. Always chain 2 between and then at the beginning. So here I'm going to do a back post, double crochet, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 to now we're going to be making a V for the next row, right? So we can do 7 double crochets. Okay, so I just skip to the 4th and then make a double crochet right in the middle here, and then loosely I make a puff stitch. So for this yarn I'm doing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I pull it once and I secure it and I jump to the last and then make a back post double crochet, and I repeat this. This is all to it, just like this. See? Oh, I forgot to do the 4 chain. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then make a, see? And then we're going to make another one here. Don't forget that one. I forgot. I accidentally did. But not to forget. That's very important. So we're going to jump to the 4th because we're going to make our 7 double crochets here. Because this is being the beginning, we made the V here. But here in the middle, we don't have to do that because we're expanding, right? So right here in the middle, you're going to make a double crochet and then make a puff stitch. 6, 7, and then 8. Pull it once and then make a back post double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go to the next back post double crochet. So in the middle, this is what we do. Double crochet and a puff stitch. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's just to repeat what we've been doing, nothing different. And now we're going to make a V here because this is going to be the edge, right? Edge of the here, as you can see. It's like same as we're starting it here. It's like becoming a fan, right? It's opening. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then make a front post, double crochet, 2 chain, and then it's repeat what we just did. Oops, don't pull, don't forget that. Go to the next one. So we repeat this 3 times and then pull the remaining in 2 chain. So I'm going to let you finish, and it's just to repeat what I just did, but don't forget in the middle front post, 4 chain, and then go to the next back post, 4 chain, and then a back post, and then make your puff stitches in the middle. See, this is how it looks like. Okay, so I will finish this and I will come back and show you. And this is how it looks like. Isn't this elegant? Oh my goodness, the more I crochet, the better it becomes. I just love it, love it, love it. So this is all to it. So like I said, the first row, what you do is you one row, what you do is you make the 7 double crochets where we did the 4 chains, and then the next row, what we do is we make the puff stitches, and then we make the foundation for the next row to make the puff stitches. This one I did 10. See, maybe 10 is better, like 10 times I went over. These were all 8. See, I think 10 is better. See, even on the back it looks nice. So the beginning is always the same. As I just go back, if you're lost, that's all I do. To repeat one after another, the beginning, the ending, and the middle. 2 chain, and then I make a front post, and then I make total of 7 including the front post. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then front post 7. I don't chain or anything, and I jump to the next one, and then when I do that, this will get closer, see, and then the puff stitch puffs up. So yeah, the video is almost ending, so I hope you like this tutorial. I just wanted to share you this incredible stitch to make a poncho, a shawl, even a cardigan. You can create something one of a kind. So happy crocheting, everybody, and stay tuned for my next tutorials.